Our man to watch as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. And like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
All right. Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK? Josh Franchise will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with a lead for once.
Full count, 3-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Chris Davis will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
And also near the top in runs scored, so he's a major part of their offense.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll just reset things here. The 0-1 on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are in the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Leading off the inning, Josh Franchise, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. Josh Franchise will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, one away. Josh Franchise will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Uwasi giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the ninth in this one. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
For the Orioles.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The White Sox win it 8-2. Good night from Baltimore.
He falls to 8-5.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can stay hot. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Zach McAllister gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really.
Josh Franchise will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the way this series started for them, if they could get out of here with a split, you bet they sign up for that. That was an important win for these guys yesterday, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row here.
Beckham for 1.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there, knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Chris Davis will step in now. Currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, but with a chance to add to his total early on.
And last month, he had some pretty decent numbers in the RBI category. Nothing special, but he was productive.
Nope.
Up and in there
Ball
with the
one,
first
no
pitch
strike.
fastball. It's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Number 35 now on the season as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Josh Franchise set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing
0-1's
here
the
as he
count.
wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, or thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Josh Franchise steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Franchise.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll
1-0.
hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as it is now 7-3.
And like you said, that's his 40th home run of the year, and that'll gain him entrance into the elite 40-40 club. 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases.
Josh Franchise will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.